Hey, whippersnappers, this is Tortoise the Grey. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Pokemon Showdown Random Battles. Recently, ECAT and I, after some Grey version stuff, decided to do some random battles, and I had a little bit of time. It's like, sure, why not? So, that's what we did. Just straight up randoms here. My Kartana went down, Mamoswine switches in, and the Helios is going to come out. Mamoswine doing decent damage to the Bibarel and able to take the Bibarel out, which is good because it's a Bibarel. Steelix then switches in. I'm going to throw up the Stealth Rocks there just to make sure that we've got some hazards up for the remaining Pokemon. And then just leave Mamoswine in to kind of do what he's going to do until it's time for him to go down. Throws up the Earthquake, throws up the Ice Shard. I wasn't really sure how much that Ice Shard was going to do, but not really at all enough, and so Mamoswine's going to go down to the Steelix. Tentacruel then going to come in and finish off the Mega Steelix there with the Scald. Heliosis then going to switch in, and Tentacruel is going to come back out as Klefki switches in. So Klefki is going to take that Volt Switch, going to do a lot of damage there. Ariados switching in. I'm not too afraid of the Ariados at this point, just because we're a Steel type, so the Poison type moves aren't really going to do much to us, nor is Megahorn or anything like that. But we're both just kind of throwing up hazards here. We get our full set of 3 spikes down. ECAT's got rocks, webs, and toxic spikes up. So we're all just kind of screwing each other over here quite a bit. Tentacruel then switches in. I bring Tentacruel in pretty much exclusively for the purpose of getting rid of the toxic spikes there. Poison type Pokemon switching in, remove toxic spikes. So why not? We throw up the Scald. That's going to Dry Skin, heal up the Heliosis, and then Tentacruel's going to go down to the Volt Switch there, so Tentacruel's going to go out. At that point, Ariados comes back in, going to take some hard damage from the hazards. The issue with the hazards is you really can't do much switching there. I bring in whatever this monstrosity is, Hoopa Unchained, I think, potentially is what it's called. I don't know. Anyway, Masquerade's going to come in and take some rocks damage. Hoopa's going to switch out, bringing in Talonflame. Talonflame's going to take a hard Bug Buzz, but withstand it pretty well. And then we're going to throw up the Z-Power Supersonic Sky Strike. Okay, well, there we go. We finish off the Masquerade. I figure at that point, that bug thing can pretty well do some decent damage to my team. So I figure we'll just get rid of it. Fortress then comes in after we take down the Ariados. And, I think that was the Heliosisk. Yeah, the Heliosisk went down. But yeah, so Talonflame finishes up for us. And we win that battle 3-0. So ECAT decided, and I decided to do best 2 out of 3. So let's check out the rest of the battles here, shall we? Here we go. Alrighty, guys. Battle number 2. I am up 1-0 on ECAT, and I lead off with the Brushkiss, and he leads off with the Furfrou there. Brushkiss is taking some hard damage. Got the Toxic compiling there. I decide to switch out. Bring in the Heatran. Furfrou is going to rest up and then eat its Chesto Berry to wake on up, so that works out nicely for ECAT. Quagsire going to come in. Heatran gets the toxic damage going on the Quagsire, and then Brushkiss is going to come back in, taking that Scald there. Quagsire is going to take some damage. We're going to take some damage. Throw up those Psychic Fangs there, doing some good damage on the Quagsire. Quagsire going to heal off that damage, though, and the toxic damage is going to continue to tick away on Brushkiss there. So we're just kind of trying to do as much damage as we can, but ECAT's, he's got our number on that one. He's just healing it off, waiting for the Brushkiss to go down. Then Gumshoos is going to come in. Gumshoos is going to throw up that return and finish off the Quagsire there, so that works out pretty nicely for us. Then Buzzwole switches in and is going to completely wreck Gumshoos there. Which point Seismitoad going to come out. Seismitoad is going to take a superpower there and then throw up the Stealth Rocks, so at least we'll have some help if we're getting some switches going. Seismitoad able to take another superpower as the stats start to lower there and throw up the Earthquake. I think at the point that we did this battle, I may not have even been up against a Buzzwole before, so I wasn't really... Well, I could have bounced over it and seen what its typing was, so that probably wasn't it. I was just... Probably didn't have anything better on the Seismitoad there. Electrode's going to throw up the Thunderbolt. Heliosis going to come in. I throw up the Taunt. I'm not sure why exactly, but it's, we didn't put together these teams. It's just kind of random what we get. So Heliosis is going to finish off the Electrode. Weavile's then going to come in, throw up that Ice Cold Crash, and finish off the Heliosis. At that point, Buzzwole switches in. Going to throw up the Superpower and finish off Weavile there. that leaves us with just Heatran, and the Beast Mode is going to boost, or at least remove the stat lowerings from the Buzzwole, and then the Superpower easily finishes off Heatran in one move, and so ECAT takes battle number 2, 4-0. So he did a little bit better in this battle than we did in the last battle. But yeah, 1-1. That means for best 2 out of 3, we've got to go into battle number 3. So let's do it. Here we go. Alrighty guys, battle number 3. I am starting off with Porygon 2 as ECAT starts off with Gliscor. He throws up the taunt there, and Porygon is going to throw up the Tri-Attack, which is going to do good damage to the Gliscor, and being able to finish that off pretty easily, though ECAT does get the rocks up. When Throw comes out, Latias is going to come out there. The Storm Throw not doing a whole lot there. Throw going to get burned by his Flame Orb there, assuming Guts is in effect. Throw up the Draco Meteor. Doesn't do as much as I would have hoped for a move that has as much of a detriment as Draco Meteor generally does. Throws pretty defensive here, so bring in the Mantine. Mantine's going to take that hit and then throw up the Air Slash, which is going to be able to finish off the throw. I'm guessing that Latias didn't have a Psychic move, which is why we probably went for the Draco Meteor. Porygon 2 switches back in, forces out the Feraligatr. Another Quagsire here on ECAT's team. Gonna throw up the Toxic and just do what we do there, I guess. Hope that the Toxic damage will take down the Quagsire. Throw up the Tri-Attack. Tri-Attack's one of those weird moves that is just, it seems to do a lot of damage, so we'll take it. I'm not sure what the base power of Tri-Attack is, but even when you've got some bulkier Pokemon, it always seems to pull through for me. So, there we go. Throwing up the Tri-Attacks here with the Porygon. Go-Goat throws up the Leech Seed. I'm going to go ahead and switch out, bring in Vespiquen here. Vespiquen's going to take some hard rocks damage. The Horn Leech is not going to do a whole lot, though. And then I think, I'm not even sure we get a move off with it. Yeah, we don't even get a move off with this Vespiquen. I was planning on using Attack Order, Bug move against the Go-Goat, but that didn't end up happening. Delphox then going to switch in, forcing out the Go-Goat. Feraligatr going to come in. The Fire Blast resisted, not going to do a ton. We do get the burn off on the Feraligatr, and I believe then we use Grass. Yeah, we get a Grass Knot going here, and able to take down the Feraligatr before it gets a hit off. Amoonguss then going to come in and Fire Blast in the face. Delphox able to take care of that, and then Go-Goat is going to go down as well. So we got lucky there that we had some good coverage. In fact, Delphox could have handled more than half of the... Actually, Delphox probably could have handled everybody but Gliscor, probably. Because it also had Psychic, I believe. So, yeah, we got a good draw there. Didn't even have to reveal our 6th Pokemon at that point. But yeah, in the best 2 out of 3 in random battles, able to take down ECAT. Just had better draws there, I think. I think in that first battle we had like legendaries and stuff, and I don't think ECAT had any of that. So it just, these random things is sometimes just completely random, and you can't really predict what you're gonna get or really know what to do with what you've got. So there we go. Thank you so much for participating, ECAT. It was fun hanging out with you after the gray version last week. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Tortoise the Gray, and you guys have been great. Make sure to leave those likes, comments, subscriptions for me, guys, and I'll see you all back here next time. Alrighty, guys. Have a good one.